You're not lazy. You're mentally exhausted. Most people think they're lazy. They look at their to-do list and see it untouched. They look at their goals and see no progress. They stare at the screen, scrolling endlessly, thinking, "What's wrong with me?" But what if I told you, you're not lazy, you're mentally exhausted? There's a big difference. Because laziness is a choice. Exhaustion is a state. And in today's world, most of us are running on fumes. Let's start here. The modern world is not designed for your mind. Every single day you are bombarded. Your attention is pulled, your energy drained, your spirit poked and prodded by the noise of the world. You wake up and the war begins. Before you even brush your teeth. Notifications, messages, deadlines, drama. Your nervous system doesn't stand a chance. By the time you've started your day, your brain is already tired. And it's not just tired from the noise. It's tired from what you're carrying. The guilt, the pressure, the expectation to be on 24/7. And then when you can't focus, you call yourself lazy. But here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're in survival mode. You're fighting an invisible war in your head. This is the exhaustion Kyojutsu warns us about. Kyojutsu, in Japanese philosophy, is the contrast between truth and falsehood, between what is real and what is illusion. The illusion is this, that you're lazy, that you're not trying hard enough, that everyone else has it figured out and you're just broken. But the truth? You are not lazy. You are burned out. You're trying to operate at 100% on a battery that hasn't been charged in weeks. You're attempting to run a complex operating system with corrupted files. Every ping, every alert, every headline, they're all malware inserting themselves into your mental code. Each morning you boot up into a world that demands more bandwidth than you have available. The digital age promised connection, but delivered fragmentation. It promised efficiency, but created endless loops of distraction. Your ancestors evolved for focus. Deep, sustained attention on what matters. They weren't designed for this constant switching, this perpetual partial attention. The dopamine hits, the cortisol spikes, the adrenaline surges. Your body is in a biochemical battle it never signed up for. And society tells you to hustle harder, to rise and grind, as if the solution to drowning is to swim faster. The modern economy profits from your exhaustion. It sells you solutions to problems it created in the first place. Energy drinks for the fatigue, meditation apps for the anxiety, productivity tools for the overwhelm. But these are band-aids on bullet wounds. Kyojutsu teaches us to see through these illusions, to recognize when we're being sold a false narrative about our worth, about our capacity, about what it means to be human in a machine-driven world. You're not lazy, you're not broken, you're tired. You're trying to operate at 100% on a battery that hasn't been charged in weeks. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. You've heard of people like Viktor Frankl? He survived Nazi death camps. He lost everything. His family, his freedom, even his name. But he said something that still shakes the world. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. He didn't say, work harder. He said, go inward. Because the power isn't in pretending you're not tired. It's in understanding why you are and what to do about it. He understood what most people never realize, that resilience is not pushing harder without rest. It's building yourself from within. Consider how radical this idea truly is in today's world. We live in a culture that celebrates the grind above all else, that praises those who burn the midnight oil, that romanticizes exhaustion as a badge of honor. But Frankl, who endured suffering beyond imagination, knew better. He discovered that true strength comes not from endless exertion, but from finding meaning in your circumstances, from creating space between stimulus and response, from reclaiming your power to choose. This is the wisdom the ancients understood, that the Stoics practiced, that indigenous cultures preserved. The understanding that rest is not weakness, it's wisdom. That stillness is not laziness, it's strategy. That turning inward is not escape, it's engagement at the deepest level. When you're trapped in a system designed to drain you, the most revolutionary act is to protect your energy, to set boundaries around your attention, to recognize that your worth is not measured by your output. Frankl didn't survive by pushing harder. He survived by going deeper, by connecting to something beyond his circumstances. Because the power isn't in pretending you're not tired. It's in understanding why you are and what to do about it. He understood what most people never realize, that resilience is not pushing harder without rest. It's building yourself from within. Most people believe discipline means grind until you collapse. They think pushing through exhaustion is heroic. But discipline is not about self-destruction. Discipline is wisdom. True discipline is knowing when to rest so you can fight stronger tomorrow. If you treat exhaustion like laziness, you destroy your future. Because your mind, your greatest weapon, burns out in silence. You cannot fix exhaustion with more pressure. You fix it with intentional healing. Then step 1, find silence. 10 minutes, no screens, no tasks, no pretending, just you, sitting, breathing. Feel the chaos inside you. Don't run, don't judge, just be with it. Because awareness is the first form of respect you owe yourself. Step 2, move gently. Pick one task, not 5, not 10, one. The mind regains strength through wins, no matter how small. Small wins rebuild belief. Belief rebuilds energy. Energy rebuilds identity. Step 3, sleep like a warrior. Rest is not weakness, it's ammunition. Every moment of real rest you give yourself is a silent investment in your future strength. No phone, no last scroll, just dark, just recovery. Sleep like your dreams depend on it, because they do. Step 4, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for breaking down. Forgive yourself for falling behind. Forgive yourself for needing a reset. This is not weakness. This is how true warriors rebuild. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to become unbreakable. And sometimes, that means letting yourself break safely, so you can rebuild stronger. This is the part no one claps for. The silent nights, the quiet healing, the invisible comeback. But make no mistake, this is where your strength is forged. Not on the stage, not in the spotlight. In the quiet, lonely hours, where you choose to believe in yourself again. You're not lazy. You've just been carrying too much for too long. Now it's time. Put some of it down. Pick your power back up. One deep breath. One small step. One act of courage at a time. Your mind is not broken. It's tired. Give it what it needs. And watch what you become. This is the sacred work that happens in the shadows. The recalibration no one witnesses. The reconstruction that occurs when the world isn't watching. Society celebrates the achievement, the milestone, the finish line, but rarely acknowledges the 1,000 private moments that made it possible. The mornings you chose to start again. The days you fought back against the voices of doubt. The evenings you surrendered to rest instead of pushing beyond your limits. These are the moments that determine who you become. Not the grand gestures or public declarations, but but the quiet commitments you make to yourself when no one is looking. The gentle patience you show to your wounded parts. The fierce protection you provide to your recovering spirit. This is true strength, not the ability to carry everything forever, but the wisdom to know what to set down and the courage to actually do it. Your exhaustion is not failure, it's feedback, your body and mind communicating what they need. The world may demand constant productivity, but your humanity requires cycles of effort and renewal. You're not lazy. You've just been carrying too much for too long. Now it's time. Put some of it down. Pick your power back up. One deep breath. One small step. One act of courage at a time. Your mind is not broken. It's tired. Give it what it needs and watch what you become.